All right. Welcome back to game number 3 here. We've currently leveled the series 1-1. Had two very, very different games. I feel like I played the Ra game very, very well. I didn't have a lot of idle time. I was in my element to some degree. Starting game, not so good. But moving into the next game, Kimo, as the loser, decides to pick Alfheim. So right now we've got, I would say, 3 picks that are decent on this map in our roster. We've got Freyr, we've got Zeus, we've got Kronos. Those 3 very, very good on Alfheim. Probably going to avoid picking Set here. I don't think Set's bad on this map by any stretch, but I don't know if he's on the level of good as the other gods, and Set can very much excel on a whole bunch of other maps as well. Kimo's got Isis, Hades, Shenong, and Uranus. So what's going through my head here is there's 3 picks he could go for, realistically, on this map. Isis, Hades, Shenong. The pick that I'm scared of here is this one. I think Isis on this map, very, very powerful. Hades and Shenong, I'm going to be okay. Freyr is the god. 66% chance he's going to go Hades or Shenong. I have to play the probabilities here. I don't know what Kimo's thinking. If I pick Freyr and he goes Isis, so be it. We have to outplay. If he goes Hades or Shenong, we've got an advantage. So I go with Freyr on this Alfheim map, and let's jump into it and see what we have to fight. Whoa, what's happening here? Play. Alrighty, so as you can see, it's Freyr versus Hades. So obviously before the game starts, you get to see what god you're playing. So I was already like locked in, ready for Freyr versus Hades. I didn't have to consider any sort of game plans for anything else as we were up against the Hades here. And I go, okay, here's the thing. I am very, very comfortable playing Freyr versus Hades. I think I've played against some of the best players in the game, and I have found wins against them. I played against Keto. I've played against Soup. I've played against names off the top of my head are struggling to come, but at the very least, Keto and Soup on this map with Freyr, I think I've got a lot of understanding of how to find wins here. However, I'm playing against Kimo. This guy is the ultimate never die, booming, absolutely insane army control top player. He is head and shoulders above pretty much everyone I think I've played. So in terms of this style of play, Kimo is the best, to be completely honest. So I know that I have to go into this. Well, I know there's two possibilities, but it's Kimo, so I'm pretty sure that we're playing one style of Age Mythology here and not the other. So like I'll talk you through the 2 styles of Hades here. There's the booming style, which I'm expecting from Kimo here. The other style is a very, very aggressive Hades style. 1 town center, a Minotaur, Hoplite, Toxote, deny town centers, and play for that, right? I basically have that in the back of my mind that it's a possibility. I know what to do, but I'm very much prepared to play against a Kimo here that is going to be playing Boomy. I scout back of my base. Sometimes you can get some shenanigans here, and we do see some shenanigans here. We get a large back gold mine. What does this mean? This means that there's no room for a ram all-in. It just doesn't exist. A ram all-in does not work here because of this back gold mine. It basically means that even if Kimo goes for a forward town center, even if he takes literally this town center, actually probably this town center is a bit extreme. If he takes this town center here, or the town center that's going to be over here, I don't have that angle because he's just going to run back to his main base with his villagers and he's going to rebuild his army, and I'm not going to be able to kill him because he's going to have an army, he's going to have more economy, and he's going to be able to get onto a second gold mine very, very easily. Very hard for me to stop him. So the map has dictated to me that booming is good here. for us. But it's still a possibility that Kimo can go one town center here, even with this gold mine at the back. I think it's going to be tough for him to make it work. So I basically know, I'm like 95% sure now. I was probably at like an 80% sure of what Kimo's going to do. Now I'm at a 95% sure because of that back gold mine. So we just have to confirm it, and then we can go into our game plan, which is get to the second town center, get to the heroic age, get to get the fort down on our second town center, or on a gold mine. Basically, see how beautiful this town center here is. We've got a gold mine here, we've got a gold mine here, we've got a gold mine here. All I need to do is get the town center and a fortress down, and I have a second gold mine. I have this gold mine over here as well. One wall, and that's not going to be a problem either. So everything is looking very, very beautiful for us here. In terms of we're not going to die. But just because we're not going to die, that doesn't mean we win this game, right? But that's our goal, is to not die and get to our power points. But we're still playing against Kimo. I can't stress this enough. I can't stress it enough. I know that my game plan is good, but I also know that Kimo is another beast. So we're coming over here. I see this relic in the corner of the map, absolutely huge, as if I already don't have cheap enough economic upgrades or the technologies. Give me another 50% off the gold. Thank you very much. I will take that. I'm actually not sure how it works, if this is 50% off the base cost, or if it's 50% off the 50% off. I didn't check. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments section if you guys know how that works. Okay, so we're just scouting here. I need to know what's happening. I'm running down to the bottom side of the map to see basically if Kimo's going for a fast second town center. It doesn't matter how late I am behind him, so long as I'm getting it up by like 6:30ish, right? 6:30ish is about the number that I care about. So I need to confirm by about 6:30. You can see I'm not spending resources, because if he's spamming units, I can just build my units out anyways, and I can just defend. I'll get watchtowers. I'll be fine. I send my villagers out over to here. I see it hasn't got this town center up, and so I just need to move over to the other side and just see if he's got the other one. He sends the Minotaur in. I do a little tricky move here where I just move the units on the very edge of the Dwarven mine there, so only one gets hit. And we can chase this Minotaur down and take him out. It's my Berserk now going to move up to the top side. And I haven't seen any military units just yet. So I'm going to risk a town center here at 6 minutes. I confirm the town center is up. Happy days. This is probably a little bit early to drop the town center, but we're going to go for it. He scouts it immediately with the Achilles. No problem. He can't stop me here. He's going to delay me. That's fine. He can't stop me on this town center at the moment. So we're just going to keep pumping units over here. I just need to ensure that my positioning is good and basically trade some HP. If he gets a barracks up and spams units in onto this position, I don't think he's going to be quick enough here. Maybe, just maybe he might be. I'm not 100% sure. But we're spamming units out anyway. So it's not like he's going to have more stuff than us, if that makes sense. You still got units, right? So little bits of damage. He delays the town center. We get our middle town center. He gets his middle town center. There's literally no problems here in the slightest for us, and we're good to go. We also are able to get onto this hunt nice and early without any pressure, which was nice. I think I risked it a little bit. If Kimo had a little bit better scouting, maybe with the Katoskopos. He had an Achilles over here, the Katoskopos here. Probably could have actually harassed me on the food and caused a little bit of problems. But nonetheless, we're now going to look for denying this town center. The natural tendency here for Hades players is, okay, if we're going to go into a boom wall, let's boom. He probably wants to drop this town center, so I'm going to put a house down and get some pressure over here. I've got real nice access to attacking this position. I need to wall this off. This needs a wall yesterday. I see his units coming in. I put some thrown axe in here. I need to get over here. I need to be denying this. Now, if Kimo... Because Kimo here, he can come through and he can grab this town center. And all of a sudden, my game plan of keeping this at a 2 town center game kind of goes up in flames a little bit. Right? If he can grab this town center. I'm pretty far away from it. Can't really fight his army until I have a whole bunch of Huskarl. I'm seeing him produce Toxotes, so I know that he doesn't have the wood right now to deal with what I've got. To get a town center, excuse me. I know he doesn't have the wood for that. So we're all good. I know he doesn't have it just yet, but I still shouldn't be allowing this time to go by. This Herser over here, obviously, he's my house builder, but I should be just getting that wall up. I'm a little disappointed in how long it's taking me to do that. Okay, actually, we can check these upgrades. I wanted to know. 25. Okay, so it's half of half. So yeah, half of half. It's not less. So half of half. Okay. 25 gold for my armor upgrades. Oof. That's so cheap. Okay, I haven't actually started researching them yet for some reason. I'm wanting to get A gear out as fast as possible. I should have just started researching them. They take so long. They're so cheap. It's not going to slow me down at all. A couple of Huskarl over here just to look for a little bit of a raid. I've got access to this back gold mine here. I wanna check this one out. And yeah, if we can come in here and cause some problems, that'll be fantastic. I do see a villager over here as well. Nothing on this gold mine just yet. A nice little cheeky wall here would not have gone astray. I think this would have been smart. And I missed that villager over here. I see the wall going up now, but I'm going to send my Huskarl immediately over there to deal with that. But yeah, one little cheeky wall over here would have been really, really nice. This is the sort of stuff that a lot of top players do. So if you can be 1-2 units sort of around the map, you can really slow this sort of stuff down. And Kimo here is going to try and do some cheekiness. I'll break this little wall down and chase him away. Hopefully I can get the villager kill. And next move here is, I don't want this wall to go up. Guess how I stop it? Wooden wall. So now Kimo has to do... Wait, can I actually see? Hang on. Kimo would have to build now a wall like this, right? So yeah, this is pretty cheeky. I like these moves. Kimo does come up here. He's trying to locate this town center. I got to let him kill the wall off, but we're just going to sit back and wait for the time being. And we are going to the Mythic Age with him being over on this side. At this point, if he wants to grab this town center, I mean, kind of okay. I see it if he comes in with the house, so it's not all bad. But realistically, what I want is I want to be getting ready to flood hill forts in the middle of the map. I need more long houses as well, but I want to start getting ready to flood hill forts. Okay, so he's gone to the heroic age. He's got the scout going around. I got to be careful of an underworld. That's the big problem here. So where do I put my villagers? I got these villagers over on the berries. Not the best position for them. So I say, okay, let's pull them back. Come back in underneath the town center. These gold villages, that's probably the weakest position in my map. I saw the scout going the other way, so I'm not going to move them off here, but I'm a little bit concerned. Got my second hill fort up now. Houses to come down. Upgrades coming through. This technology here is the bread and butter of what makes everything work for us in this game. This technology, Feast of Renown, it gives me HP back near my hill forts, so I can basically get myself a healing spring with this technology. If I get 3 hill forts up around a position, I've got a healing spring, which is like, it's a god power, right? It's insane. You can't deny it. 3 hill forts and the defensive positioning of the hill forts, that's absolutely insane. Okay, so the Manticore comes through. We're going to be able to snipe that down. A bit of a mistake from Kimo. I'm searching down here for any potential villagers to snipe. He's already eaten all his chickens, so nothing there. He's going on to farms. I'm going to sneak around the side here and try and hit this back gold mine. He's got so many gold mines in the middle of the map, but I can't raid here. But what I can do is I can raid other places. And he gets a wall up already, but it's not finished. So we do manage to sneak through. There's only one villager here. And yeah, he's going to lose that villager, so happy for me. And we're going to try and bail out of this position here. And he pops up with Huskarl. Not Huskarl, the Paspist. And my Huskarl are going to be in pain, and he does get the block there as well. So I lose like 4 Huskarl there for 1 villager. Not ideal in the slightest. We managed to get a little cheeky wall up here. I probably could have snuck into this back corner Oh, maybe. Probably could have snuck somewhere in a barracks. Now he gets a hit pass boost over here. Unfortunate. And now he's going to go for the town center. So we have to move down here. Again, I want this game to stay to town center as long as it possibly can. As long as it possibly can. If we can keep this game to town center for 20 minutes, I'll do that, right? That's what I want. I want to get all my technologies, and I don't want to give him the ability to get population in at all. So we come through. He's only got a couple of pacifists over here. We deny the town center. And in actuality here, with my army over here, I can now grab this one. And while this is going on, I'm grabbing a town center over here. So while I said stay to town center as long as I possibly can, I didn't expect to be able to completely deny the town center without an army being there. But I did, so why not take it? And we're going Mythic Age, and we've got all the upgrades coming through. So he drops the Underworld somewhere, and I'm like, where the hell did he Underworld? It's got to be up here, right? That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, okay, I see literally all the map. It's got to be up here. It's not. I don't know where it is. I sent some Huskarl up here scouting. There's nothing up here. What's he doing? Where's his Underworld? What did he do? I don't know. I legitimately have got no idea. We're rotating up to the top side. Going to drop a hill fort down right in his face to lock this gold mine off. Basically just trying to get hill forts up everywhere. Remember, every hill fort I get up is an extra 0.5 food a second. So there's never a bad time. There's never a bad spot to put up a hill fort. It's just more economy. So happy days. We've got Vidar coming through. I've got my hill fort up onto this spot. He can't grab this gold mine anymore. He's obviously got a really strong army that we can't engage, especially not in a choke point like this. So we're pulling back. I see an opportunity here to rock giant taunt the Hypaspist, but for whatever reason, I can't control my army. I don't know what happened here, but now we get the rock giant in, and now we can take the fight. As soon as the rock giant gets that taunt in, those heavy Hypaspists start attacking the rock giant. We can actually kill them off. We're going to drop our Vidar, not our Vidar down, a Tempest down here, and we're able to start chewing through this backline of Toxotes. And now we hit the Mythic Age, and I'm like, okay, I can hit Inferno through the Toxotes into the fortress, and we can do some big damage done. I kill off everything here. We can drop another hill fort down immediately, and Kimo is now in a really, really tough spot for military units. And at this point, all I need to do is just keep getting map control. I've got so many more gold lines, I assume, than Kimo here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over on this top position. Kimo charging through over onto this side. We need some more throwing axemen. Our rock giants are trying to come through as well. With the hill fort up on this spot, fantastic. We got the heals coming through for the Huskarl as well. I don't know why this rock giant was pulled back. I need him forward. Our Fafnir is going to be coming forward as well. This guy's really, really important here. And Kimo able to get himself back up to a decent amount of population really quickly, as is the case with Kimo. He doesn't die. He is really, really strong, even though I had a huge advantage there. He's able to hold on. And now we have to be a little bit careful to get ourselves back up to full population. We've got all of our upgrades coming through. Did I build extra armories? Yeah, I got 2 armories, so at least we've got our guys coming through on... Do we? I don't... we didn't finish the armory. God damn it. We didn't finish the armory. Okay, so units charging forward here. Fafnir on the back. This guy, he's got no heroes. I win this fight so hard. This guy is an absolute monster. Sure, he gives 300 gold if he dies, but man, he does so much damage. So we do get a whole bunch of kills onto the throwing action as Kimo says, I don't need to push. And I go, okay, you don't need to push. I'm going to just come back here and try and drop another hill fort on this spot at some point. We've got this Fafnir that, look at the damage this guy does. I should run these pacifists back, by the way, but we worked that out a little bit too late. Look at the damage onto these bad boys. Oof. Onto the dogs. Oh, God. They're disgusting. So strong. Now we got some Ballaster out as well. These are particularly good at taking out the Metropolis from range. I've got a great little forest line here to target down the fortress. and we're good to go. While this is all going on, getting up a hill fort here to secure this gold mine. I see another gold mine over here, so another opportunity to potentially secure that one. A hill fort back up onto this side as my Fafnir, unfortunately, will fall. Will give Kimo 300 gold. Not ideal. Could have pulled it back and sat him underneath a hill fort or 3 or like here and tried to get him back up to full HP. It's probably like not a terrible idea. Giving the gold away isn't ideal. But nonetheless, we have not managed to really push in and kill Kimo here, but these trades are really good. Keeping Kimo in the heroic age is now my goal. You know, keeping him on 2 town centers was my first goal. Now keeping him in the heroic age is my second goal. If he gets to the Mythic age, he gets Artemis, he gets Shafts of Plague. All of a sudden, his archer control is just insane, and it's really, really tough to actually kill him or beat his army. So we have to be careful there. So just trying to keep on taking good fights. Securing this position over here is fantastic. And the next one is another hill fort over onto this spot. So we need to just wait for some units to pop up over there. I think I am pumping Huskarl here for the time being to wait and set up. I get a nice little taunt onto the Toxotes, take out the fortress, still able to charge forward with these Huskarl. They are not quite winning this fight for us, but they're tanking heaps for our Thrown Axemen to get some decent damage done. So we have to pull back and get some more units in, and it's now time to even start getting some Berserks in. Berserks are pretty good against the Toxotes at this stage of the game with the upgrades as well. And a hill fort to come down onto this side. Hill fort to come down onto this side. Like I was saying, like I just need buildings everywhere. I need more hill forts. And this is my game plan. This is what we're going for. There's no rhyme or reason to it. This is just the way to go for this situation. More hill forts, more economy. Breaking in onto this position to try and take him off this gold mine here with all these berserks. While pushing up onto this side, we've got the population advantage. His strength is in one position in a big fat fight. We have to just take that and just be like, okay, no worries. We're just not going to trade amazingly here, but I'm going to get advantages everywhere. Berserks onto the villages, onto the bottom now. We're actually getting some very, very hefty amounts of damage here. Up onto this side, we managed to get the hill fort, so we secured this gold mine as well. And so we've got this gold mine, we got this gold mine, we got this gold mine. This one over here gets locked off. Is there another gold mine behind here? There is one more, but he's almost finished on that one. So there's no gold left for Kimo here. And the next move on this backside is, you got to guess it, another hill fort, but we don't get to drop it down as Kimo taps out and we claim game number 3. This was a stressful one because I'm playing into Kimo's game plan here, and I don't want to play into Kimo's game plan. I want to play my game. I don't want to play Kimo's game. He's so good at it. I think we got very lucky with the map spawn. Back gold mine was really, really big. I think Kimo, he went for this idea because maybe that's all that he thought he could do. I think we got lucky that he didn't go for the aggressive strat. I think that is the way to play this as Hades. So yeah, we got somewhat lucky there, but executed my game plan really, really well. And yeah, super happy that we are up 2-1 now. We'll get into game number 4 and see if we can continue the good play. I think I played this game really well. I didn't have much idle time. Actually, let's have a quick look. I've been having issues with idle villages quite a lot. I didn't have much idle time. I had, oh god, there's the idle time there. Kimo's idle time is like non-existent, right? This is my biggest weakness. I need to get this cleaned up somehow. I don't know what is going on with this, but I need to get this cleaned up. But yeah, well played from Kimo. But we managed to get the dub. So if you guys have any comments, any suggestions to try and fix up any weaknesses in my gameplay, definitely leave those below. I hope you guys are enjoying this content. I'm having a fun time playing this tournament, and we'll see you in the next one.